title now. So in factories, typically what happens is when we have round the clock shifts, we have people working right throughout the day, and we don't have the support staff working with them right throughout the time of day. So there are night shifts and other things when the organization is running and the production is being carried out, but we don't have the finance, HR, and the accounts team as well as the any engineering folks available at night to assist them during production. So this is a major problem, and most of them, what we have seen is people in the night shifts waiting until the day shift come back and then come back again in the day to talk with HR or to an accounts person to get their doubts clarified and other things. So we did try to solve this problem, but using intranet and other things, and but nobody cares to actually open up the intranet, read the documents, policies, SOPs, and other things. Most of them are personal queries like how many leaves do I have? Can I take this many leaves, or can I take? um how do I get a reimbursement done, and other kind of stuff, for which you get queries only the next day, or they have to come during the different time of the day to get it solved. So the infra that we had was that we already have a small tablet in front of every workstation. So every person actually has to log into the tablet to record what their job is currently being done, and then they will have to create a log. And so this is basically to monitor what is going on and how to. But what happens if during the course of the job they have a doubt regarding how a particular thing is to be done, or they want to refer to some technical documentation and other things. So typically that job would be postponed for day shift. They will not do it because they will say that we had another person. So this is a very practical problem that requires a very deep solution. But what I have tried now is a very basic chatbot. So this chatbot, if it is put right in front of it, every worker can actually query the chatbot and ask the chatbot about their queries and get an answer. And basically, it's company knowledge, so that's stored in Sync. So I explored a few RAG solutions. So where you can upload your context and then get a response from the chatbot. So going to the presentation itself. So wanted to extend the power of LLMs with your company's context, index internal documents like policies, manuals, and SOPs, and it's available on demand 24/7. So what I have done is this already has an admin and role-based access controls. So only admin can upload documents, and less others can just access it. It has got vector search in between, and it has also got a bring your own keys where you can put in your own OpenAI key or an open router key, so that you can get indexing as well as chatting with the LLM done. So then I have also planned to make it multi-tenancy because this is a universal problem, and so many organizations actually face this issue. And if you have a multi-tenant architecture, then I can probably package it as a SaaS product. So this already has subscription and billing features, and some dark and light mode support as well within the UI. I'll go to the demo now. And previously, I had no coding experience or something. Now, what I have done from demo to deployment, I have done a built of a complete chatbot and hosted it online on my own VPS, and it's a publicly accessible via the internet also. So just confirm, guys, if you can. I'll stop sharing and then I'll. Yeah, can you see the pages now? So I'll log into the system, and it has got, as of now, I made it Google Social Earth. So on login, it presents a small dashboard, and this is for every user. This is just for showing the interactive purpose. These features are not live. So while going through building the RAG chatbot, I actually built up first a small AI chatbot, so which you can chat with any AI model. So this actually connects to Open Router, and you can chat with, do any kind of a chat with an AI model. So I've selected Claude IQ now, and I'll probably either give, just to show that it works, give me a haiku on, let me try it. It says vibe coding, feel the rhythm, flow, logic dances, the soul, code becomes music. So this is part of an initial demo to just get a chat running. And next thing is I had this RAG setup built in. So as you can see, I have uploaded around.
Is it just me because I'm not seeing the screen change? Oh, now I can see it. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah. So this is the RAG chat. So here you can see that I have uploaded 9 documents, and these are all indexed already. And I can chat with the documentation as well. So I have, just for a demo purpose, I have my own CV uploaded as well, and I'll try to ask uh, some questions. So this quotes from my CV, and I have a couple of documents. So the RAG part is now working fine. This has got subscriptions built in, and this has got billing. Yeah, I think the link is wrong. Yeah, this has got subscriptions built in, so you can subscribe and to part. And this has also got uh, AI model configure where you can actually select your inference provider, be it OpenAI or Open Router, or in API key you encrypt it and then connect to an API provider. So as of now, it connects to both OpenAI and Open Router, so you can chat with any other model. But for RAG purposes, I have restricted that to just GPT-4 Mini and OpenAI alone. So this is what the product is about. If you're interested, I'll go into the tech stack and stuff. Otherwise, I'll show you what are the challenges that I faced during this build. So getting the agent to understand and adhere to the instructions is one of the challenge, and getting testing right is one of the problems. So I did the unit testing and the component-based testing as well, and documentation context. I mean, to get the agent to program different technologies which are evolving right throughout the day, and yeah, building with zero linting and type errors is a challenge in itself. And then building different features with Git branching and database branching was another challenge. All these things which I learned through the phase of building this product, and optimization and bundling. Then finally, the problem is that is universal, as that's latency with all AI models storing chat. What could have been different? Yes, I could have adopted spec-driven development, but not explored that with agents.md or this thing, or and taking test-driven development from day one would have been best choice. I built the features and started testing it, so that is another thing which I have taken away. So and might have used a very powerful model as well, Cloud 4 with Cloud 4. So the next thing which I plan to build is probably a document storage with Cloudflow as storage built in. Support more inference providers and test and adopt different rack strategies and multi-tenant support. So This is what I plan to take this forward. Yeah, as I was building it, so the main purpose was not to build a real product, but I'll try to make it as a real product as well. But nevertheless, there are giants that, as I was building this product itself, Google launched Gemini for Enterprise. So that kills any kind of a product because Gemini for Enterprise is now available for many users at the corporate level. But there are always small companies and other things who cannot afford a Gemini enterprise subscription and other things for whom this might be beneficial. Why not ChatGPT or other built-in LLMs? So somebody asked that, and the question as well, I'll answer. Because this is not going to be a free thing. Internal knowledge is to be restricted within our own organization boundaries. So I am not going for that solution. But all this is going to be truly a product that is going to be put into production. Then to look at hosting a small language model at on-prem itself, which requires infra and other things. So supplying context, yes, I did feel challenge in one of the things which Sharath was also sharing. There are two methods of adopting RAG. One is through tool-based RAG, and other through direct context engineering, and then supplying the context to the agent every time your prompt is being passed. So it's but when you supply the context to the agent every time you're asking a question, it might fail because of the smaller context window length, and it's not something which will scale when you have a lot of users accessing this product. So that is a problem. So I would have to solve the rest of the problems for this to be a truly marketable SaaS product or something like that. But this is, I built a CI/CD pipeline for this as well. So through GitHub Actions, and this product is actually launched on my own VPS server. So, as you can see, this works on my own domain. So the domain is chat.karthikrights.com, which I purchased a domain sometime before for blogging, but I never got on with it. So why not use it with this for trial purposes? So I deployed this on my own VPS as well. So full stack, right from starting to code to deployment, and thing is something which I have learned during this quad. So that's it with my presentation. Any questions? I'm happy to take.
Hey, that's awesome, Karthik.
What tech stack? I mean, how would you use it? Which IDE, which models to code? What is it?
Yeah, I had this slide.
How long did it take? By the way, it looks.
Yeah, this took actually the entire 5 weeks. So the tech stack, if you can see my screen, my IDE is VS Code.
Wait, can you see it?
See your screen.
Yeah.
Can you see it?
No.
Can you see this slide? I'll stop sharing again. Yeah. So the entire tech stack is IDE with VS Code. Coding LLM is Grok Code, and with VS Code extension called Kilocode. And the app itself is built with Next.js, and database is Neon serverless. Version control with Git and GitHub. UI components and agent framework is through SLAI SDK. And I've also done unit testing, so this is through VTest. And security is also enabled through a project called ArcJet. And embedding is done by OpenAI models. And RAG chat is now with only GPT-4o mini because I want to keep the cost as low as possible. And the payments in this process, it works with Polar. Authentication is fully open source, better. Email is through Resend, and Hostinger
Did you figure all this out before writing the code, or did you like? was all this-
Yeah, it took a lot of iterations. I had to, I mean, this was over a period of 6 months, I would say, to get all the tech stack right and learn all the technologies behind. So I had been continuously experimenting and implemented the same through the past 4 weeks.
Well, I think
And
we have to get to teach all of us vibe coding.
Yeah.
4 of them today.
so really, this also works because the fantastic thing is that it runs in a Docker container, and it's in my own VPS. And if a container fails, also it restarts. So
Right.
I figured out all this tech stack over a period of 6 months or so. So it
Crazy.
works fine, but the product is small. The idea is great, but the getting into production will mean that I'll have to make this chat application available on the intranet through every workstation, which is a lot of work actually. And getting it to now, I demoed a small piece of RAG text, but getting it to index really so complex SOPs will require a lot of RAG engineering in the background. So that is a long process. So hopefully this should be a great challenge.
Super. Great stuff. Thanks, Karthik.
Thank you.
Thanks, Karthik.